a very warm welcome to you. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is the very first episode of the Elite Show, and my name is Nora Mudusi. Now, today on set, I have a student from the University of Nairobi School of Economics with whom I am going to have a conversation pertaining their course. Hello, kindly introduce yourself. Tell us your name, what campus of the University of Nairobi you are in, and what course are you pursuing?
Okay, thank you for inviting me here. My name is Mary Onyango, a student from the University of Nairobi. I'm taking Bachelor of Economics and Statistics, main campus.
Main campus.
Yes.
All right. So, when you were growing up as a child, say back in the primary school,
Mhm.
did you know that it was economics you wanted to pursue, or did you make up your mind way later, say in high school, or maybe after? When did you make up your mind?
I still find it funny the fact that I'm doing economics. For a very long time, I'd wanted to be a teacher. I think I enjoy interacting with the students.
Yeah.
I'm impacting knowledge on them. How did I come to do economics? Oh, wow. So I was actually called to the university to do Bachelor of Arts. But then with my maths and then my love for math, I found it to be a wasted opportunity. That's why I transferred to do Bachelor of Economics and Statistics.
Oh,
Yeah,
great! Oh, great! Oh, so it was that your love for it's your love for mathematics that
exactly.
made you to change your decision, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. What thrills you most about this course you're pursuing?
I'd say data. I love working with the data, things to do with data, studying data, cleaning up data, and obtaining results. Uh, confirming, trying to explore different possibilities in economics and different. Eh,
Hmm.
sorry,
Let me.
I
What?
think data excites me. Getting to learn what other scholars have done,
Mm.
working with secondary data, Stata, SPS, and the likes. Yes.
So you can say you love it. You're home with the course you're pursuing.
Yeah, definitely.
You have loved mathematics since primary school, or
Since way back in primary school.
wow,
Yeah.
wow, that's great.
African
What is it?
countries.
What is a typical school day like for you? A typical school day.
Hmm.
What do you do? What activities maybe?
My school day runs from I wake up at 6 p.m. to going to bed at 10 p.m. So
6
basically,
a.m. Let me ask you again.
uh-huh.
What is a typical school day like for you? What activities does it entail? Yeah.
Yeah, so I do morning runs in the morning,
Wow.
and then I do breakfast, and then I prepare for my classes, and then revision. Also during this period when we're preparing for exams to finish the semester, and then at evening I hang out with my friends, go for nature walk, I go for supper, and then back to bed. So basically, that's how my day to day basis. I do my things on a day to day basis.
Wow. Great. Other times you feel overwhelmed by schoolwork. Other times you really feel like this school is a lot. And how do you manage it?
I don't think that question would have been asked at any better time. Like
Yeah.
right now, like this is the pressure is getting. You see, the pressure is
Getting
getting
worse.
worse.
Yeah.
So we are having projects, and then you have term paper. You have projects to do. You have meetings. You
Yeah.
have group discussions,
Yeah.
and then the worst thing is that you have those members who don't want to participate,
Exactly.
but then they want to be part of the
Yeah.
work.
Mm.
So like they're joyriders.
Yeah.
And then I think the worst decision I ever made about all this was being a group leader.
Wow.
Because in the
Yes.
long run, you won't want your group to fail.
Yes.
And
You do the
regardless of
work.
whether they are there or not, you'll have to do the work. So you'll
Yes.
have to burn the midnight now oil, do it, and then contact your lecturers, your supervisor. So I think in my whole university life, I feel that
Yes.
this is the most tedious time of all
Wow.
times.
Yeah. Being a both is
It's
hectic.
it's
It's
hectic,
hectic,
really
especially now this final semester. It's a lot.
yeah, it's a lot of
But
work.
really, you just find a way to go through it and manage it, right?
Yeah.
All right. Life as it is has many facets. Like there is so many aspects to life. We have school, we have maybe family, friends, relationships. Say you have a partner. How do you manage to balance, all these aspects of life? How do you manage it?
Okay, one thing with me is I really value me time,
Mhm.
and also I take time off. Because I think that's the best. That's the best form of self love I
Yes.
could offer myself.
Yeah.
Also during this time that we really have busy schedule.
Yes.
So I try end most of my schoolwork by Friday evening.
Wow.
Weekends ni sherehe. Yeah.
Hey, for you.
So for
Oh
my
wow.
family,
Uh-huh.
they are they are not within Nairobi, so we
Okay.
do a lot of video calls and
Mm-hmm.
calls.
Mm-hmm.
For my friends, we hang out a lot. For
Mm-hmm.
example, before I'd say that I do morning runs and
Mm.
also I do a lot of nature walk.
Yes.
These are things I do with my friends.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's how I juggle between schoolwork
Mm-hmm.
and my social life.
Okay.
Yes.
So I have picked that you said you try as much as possible to be done with schoolwork
Mhm.
by Friday evening.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like a discipline, like you have told yourself, I have to try very hard to be done with schoolwork so that I have time for other things, right?
I won't lie.
Yeah.
I think being a student,
Mhm.
it really requires one to have self discipline,
Exactly.
to have good time management
Yeah.
skills,
Mm.
and then just plan your life.
Yes, plan
Yeah,
it.
just plan it. Cause,
Yeah, exactly.
and then you don't postpone anything. If
Yeah.
it is to be done, do it today, do it
Postponing.
now.
Yes.
Postponing is the worst killer, it's the time killer. It kills everything. I think
Yes.
it even kills dreams.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
so don't postpone, just do it. When you set your mind to do it
Mm-hmm.
and finish it.
Mm-hmm.
By doing that, you'll crave your time, you'll have more time to do other things in life.
Sure.
Yeah, to venture out there.
Mhm.
So really, plan to do it now, don't postpone it.
Okay. So, do you have people you look up to, people who closely guide you, say in your career? They might be in school, maybe, or they could be already practicing. Do you have people who closely guide you in your path?
Yeah,
Mhm.
definitely. As a young adult, growing up in our career, in our studies,
Mhm.
you can't survive in this journey alone.
Alone, yeah.
You need to have mentors, friends. So I look up to my cousin.
Mhm.
He's
Yeah.
working with some company in UK. So he guides me a lot with my career, my career choices.
Mhm.
Sends me different opportunities to apply.
Mhm.
So I really feel that in this course you really need guidance. You really
Sure.
need to have those projects around economists. You listen to different economists who've made it in life.
Yes.
And I think that's something that has really helped me through
Mhm.
my course.
Wow.
Yes.
So your cousin has been instrumental in your
Yeah, my
course.
cousin has really been instrumental in this.
Mhm.
And then we tend to meet at times,
Yeah.
giving me guidelines here and there.
Yeah.
And through that, I'm really grateful because I don't think I could have done it alone.
Alone, sure.
Yes.
So do you think, or would you say that it's important for every university student to have a mentor or someone who closely guides them, whichever course?
I think in everything, not only for our university courses, I
Mhm.
think in every aspect of life, we need a
Yes.
guidance, we need a role model to look up to.
Yes.
Because at times you really find yourself, for example, when the course is really draining you,
Yes.
at least you need to find something or someone to look up to, and then tell yourself, if this guy got this, if this
Yeah,
person made it,
I can
then I
also
can
do
do it.
it.
At
Sure.
least if you have an icon or an idol to look up to, then you'll have the energy to keep pushing, even when you feel that you are at crossroads. Yeah.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
having a mentor, someone to look up to,
Mhm.
very important in every aspect of life, not
Sure.
only our courses.
Sure.
Yes.
Wow. Courses that
Uh-huh.
are, mathematics related have
Uh-huh.
been stereotyped to be, mostly for men. Now, looking at the University of Nairobi School of Economics, and now also specifically your class, would you say that change has occurred? Would you say that change has occurred over time, and more women are pursuing this course?
Nora, you know what? I really love the fact that you've used the word stereotype.
Yeah,
I think we're living in the 21st century and the world has really evolved.
it has. It
And
sure
women,
has.
not only women,
Yes.
everybody has equal chances to education.
Yes.
And then also, education being one of the SDGs,
Yes.
I think we live in a world where we are really nearing towards achieving that. We've not yet achieved it
Yes.
because of different factors involved,
Yes.
but we are really nearing towards achieving that, one of those goals to attain,
Yeah.
attaining education.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So I won't really say that it's a challenge being in my course, because in my class we really have a lot of female students.
Wow.
Yeah, and even the other classes, the first years, the second years, up to the third years, there are a
Yeah.
lot of females taking up economics and statistics,
Wow.
and even other mathematical courses.
Yes.
Yes.
That's a very positive change.
Yeah,
I
that's a
think
very
we are.
positive change.
Yes. Um, what specific job opportunities would
Mhm.
you say are there for people in economics, people pursuing your course out there?
Okay, so for our course, School of Economics, we have students taking pure economics, and
Mhm.
then for students like me, we are taking economics and
And
statistics.
yeah.
So I think you can do things to do with the data.
Mhm.
And then like looking at Kenya's economy, you can fit. I feel like an economic student, you
Mhm.
can fit anywhere. You can fit with the KRA. You can
Exactly.
work with the banks.
Yes,
You can even start your own farm.
exactly.
Because in everything,
Mhm.
almost everything in our day-to-day
Mhm.
activities
Mhm.
contain a certain what? How do I call it? Let me
Mhm.
get the word. Contains something about economics.
Yes.
Be it from the food we consume to the food we eat,
Mhm.
to our books,
Mhm.
to maybe the hospitals you go to.
Yes.
There's an aspect of economy.
Yes,
There's an aspect
exactly.
of economy about it.
Yes.
So I really think that being an economic student,
Mhm.
as long as you're someone who's ready to venture out, you can fit in
Anyway, yeah,
any field. You could
exactly.
even do research. For
Exactly.
example, what you're doing right now,
Yes.
you could even work with a company that does research.
Mm.
So I really feel that there's a lot to explore as
Sure.
long as you're open to opportunities.
Yes.
And you're ready to learn.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, awesome. With the experience you have in the School of Economics, you're now a fourth year. What advice would you give, your fellow economics students, say those who are in first year, second year, and also those who wish to pursue it in future? What would you advise them?
Uh, to be frank with you, Nora,
Yes.
it's not easy to make it alone in this course.
Yes.
So those students should join the Econ Scholar panel.
Yes.
There's also the Kenya Economics Association,
Yes.
where they get to organize different events and
Yes.
invite different economists
Mhm.
and elite personnel. For example, Kwame Owino.
Okay.
Yes,
Awesome. So they should make sure that they get involved in these clubs that, will help them grow. And also you had mentioned about mentors. They should have people who closely
yes,
guide them, in
definitely,
this career path.
definitely.
All right. Thank you so much, Mary, for gracing this show. It has been fun talking to you and getting insights about, your course and also giving the advice to people who would love to pursue it and those who are already pursuing it. Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Thank you so much for staying tuned. We have come to the end of the show. I'll see you in the next episode. My name is Nora Mugusi.